Welcome to the Side Quest Tavern. We've been saving you a seat. Go ahead, grab your drink, pull up your chair, stay a while, because tonight we're not talking about the latest Marvel trailer. We're not going to argue whether Disney has ruined Star Wars or even made it better. And I'm not going to tell you which fictional character would absolutely destroy you in a bar fight, although I really think Wolverine has really the upper hand. Tonight, I want to talk about something a little bit more personal. Something every nerd, gamer, movie lover, bookworm, and honestly probably every human being has done at some point. Escaped. Not physically, of course, but we escaped into video games or movies, books, music, fictional world. We've visited so many times and it almost feels like home. And tonight, that's my question for you. Why do we do that? Is that the outlet that we kind of need to escape our current hectic world that we live in? Think about your favorite fictional world, not necessarily your favorite movie, your comfort world, the place you go when real life gets a little too loud. Hogwarts, Middle Earth, Marvel Universe, Galaxy Far, Far Away, you name it, so on and so forth. Or you know what? It could genuinely be a horror movie that you've watched like a jillion times. Or, maybe it's just a book you're reading. Or maybe it's something nobody else understands. And I think that's important because that's something that you connect with. That is a way for you to escape. Because sometimes people hear the word escapism and immediately think it's a bad thing. Like we're avoiding reality. And sometimes, you know what? We are avoiding reality, and that's okay. Because we need that. As a bartender, I tend to see this a lot. However, I tend to see people escape through alcohol. And that's something that I had to stop myself. When I was preggers with my now toddler, who's 3, I was dealing with absolutely horrendous postpartum. And I'm not going to lie, I'm not proud of it, but I did resort to alcoholism. I wasn't an alcoholic, but alcohol was my way to escape reality. I obviously did it at home, and the baby was obviously safe. Or with her dad. But I didn't see any other option. I needed something to numb what I was going through. And I tried all my resources. They give you numbers to call when you are going through postpartum. I called every number. They ask you, how are you doing? In every doctor's appointment. And I would tell them, I'm doing horrible. I'm doing bad on all accounts. And they give you the same numbers. A lot of these numbers, a couple of them didn't work. The others, there was a wait list so long that it wasn't even worth it. You felt alone. And the frustration was just so big. I don't know. I don't know what else to do. I did not know. But trying to balance everything, so I tuned into alcohol. In my mind, it helped, but I don't know if it actually did. Until I realized that I was really, really relying on it, and I needed to stop. So I did. I just stopped. I did not want alcohol to be the reason why I was feeling better. I wanted to be the reason, because at the end of the day, alcohol doesn't last all day. You tend to become sober to start your day, right? So you're still dealing with the same problems that you've had prior to starting drinking. So you got to figure out those demons first, right? So I stopped drinking. I made a conscious decision to just stop drinking. When I was pregnant with my now Sienna, she is 7 months. I decided just not drink anymore. Like, I'm done. I don't want to go back to the person I used to be. I don't need it. I'm not in that mental headspace anymore. It's not a way I want to escape. But I do know people who tend to use that. And part of me feels for them. But every session at my bar becomes a counseling session, and there's nothing wrong with that. Sometimes we just need somebody to talk to, even if it is the bartender across from you. That's all right. But I know video games help out too. Like a lot. A lot. And you know what? Not just video games, but say you're doing content creating or anything that gets your mind off of current reality. It helps out, whether it's comic book reading, as long as you can put it down and get back to what you were supposed to do. Then I think you're good. So is escapism bad? I don't know. But I know there's a difference between escaping reality and taking a break from reality. If you use movie, games, books, or hobbies to completely avoid everything in your life indefinitely, then, I can see that as a problem. But taking a few hours to disappear into the world, I don't think that's inherently unhealthy. Sometimes your brain needs a vacation. Sometimes your body needs a vacation from everything that's going on. And you know what? Not everybody can afford to get on a plane and disappear for a week. So we can only use what's around us. And that's okay. So why these stories? Here's a part I find really interesting. We don't just escape into happy worlds. We escape into sad worlds. Scary worlds, broken worlds, worlds where characters lose people, where heroes fail, where everything goes horribly wrong. And somehow we find comfort there. Think about like a horror. Why do some of us watch horror movies when we're already stressed? Why would someone voluntarily spend 2 hours watching a family get terrorized by a demon? Like really, my husband sleeps through that at nighttime and I have to change the music. Because sometimes fictional fear is easier to process than real fear. You know where the monster is, you know where the movie ends, you can turn the lights back on. Your real life doesn't always give you that luxury. But playing the game, it does. It helps you overcome something. That's why I resorted to, back in the day, working out a lot. I loved seeing the progress that I saw in my body. I was able to do something consistent. I was able to see the change, and I had power over it. You know what I mean? Same thing with watching horror movies. That may be scary, but guess what? I can turn the lights on, and I'm okay. We're good. We're good. It's just so interesting. And maybe the most beautiful part of escapism isn't the world. It's who we get to be inside it. And this is why I love being a nerd. In a video game, maybe you're brave. Maybe you're a warrior. Maybe you're a healer. All the healers. We have to deal with a lot of stuff. Maybe you're a person saving everyone else. In D&D, maybe you're playing the character you've always wished you could be. Confident, fearless, funny, powerful, kind. Maybe you get to make choices you don't feel capable of making in real life. And eventually you realize something. Those characters aren't completely separate from you. Maybe the reason we connect with them is because part of us already exists inside of them. It makes us feel fulfilled. It makes us feel like, you know what? I'm not always doing things wrong. I get to play my game. Like I'm a hero in this game. I'm a healer, And if you get to play with real people, you get to heal more people. I don't know. It's just phenomenal. It's a great feel. It's such a great feel. For me, I think that's one of the reasons nerd culture has always meant so much. Because sometimes fictional stories give us somewhere to put feelings that we don't know what to do with in real life. A character can say something we're afraid to say. A story can show us something we're struggling to understand. A game can give us a world where we get another chance. And sometimes you just need that. Sometimes life has been a little too much. And you don't need somebody telling you to look on the bright side. Just hang in there. I'll get better. You just need a place where you can breathe. For some people, that's therapy. For some people, it's family or music. Or it's a controller and a fictional sword. And honestly, I'm here for it. I'm not here to judge it. I live it. It's phenomenal. And that's what I love about nerd culture, especially the cosplay community. Being able to make a costume and be a character you've always wanted. And be able to portray that character, just stay in character. It's so much fun. It gets you out of your comfort zone. And we need that so bad, whether you're a doctor, a lawyer, a bartender, seamstress, a waitress, it doesn't matter. You can pick your favorite character, go to a convention, get to see other similar nerds, and just get super excited. Take pictures with one another. Build friendships that will last a long time. Just because you love the same character. You know what I mean? It's so much fun. And it's hard to explain. There's always a community for everybody. I believe in that 110%. So we need to utilize that. But eventually we have to come back. The movie ends. The credits roll. The game gets paused. The book gets closed. The dice stop rolling and we're back here in the real world. Maybe it's okay. Because escapism isn't supposed to replace your life. Maybe it's supposed to help you return to it. Maybe the tavern isn't somewhere we live forever. Maybe it's where you rest, heal, tell stories, laugh, have a drink, sharpen your swords, and then we go back out there. So if you're listening to this right now and you've been escaping into a fictional world lately, don't automatically feel guilty about it. Maybe ask yourself why you're going through there. Are you running away or are you resting? Because there's a difference. And if you're tired, it's okay to rest. You don't have to defeat the final boss today. You don't have to finish every quest. You don't have to. You don't. You don't even have to have your entire character arc figured out. Sometimes it helps though. You just need to sit at a tavern, have a drink, listen to some music, play a game, watch your favorite movie, and breathe. Because tomorrow, the quest will still be there, and hopefully, you'll be a little more ready for it. So until next time, keep your sword sharp, keep your dice closed, and remember, sometimes the side quest isn't a distraction from the journey. Sometimes it's what gives us the strength to keep going. Welcome back anytime. The tavern always has a seat for you. I don't know if that went through. The tavern always has a seat for you. See? Technical problems. All right. I love you guys. Bye.